Oh, comparison is killing your calling. It killed my calling for so long because I was being misdirected by what other people were doing with their life instead of what God called me to do with my life. And in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 15, it says, "If the foot should say, because I am not a hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear should say, because I am not an eye, I am not of the body, is therefore not of the body." Now, if a hand tries to do what an ear does, it won't do it good. And for so long, I tried to do what other people were doing. And we're trying to develop our weaknesses instead of trying to develop our strengths and our giftings and use those. Because when we use our strengths and our giftings, it's not incremental results in fruit, it's exponential. Because the guy with 2 talents turned it into 4, 5 talents turned it into 10, and so forth. God is always about exponential fruit because the parable of the sower says the seed turns into 30, 60, and 100-fold. And God has put a seed in your heart, a gift, a talent, an ability that when you use that, when you focus on your calling and not be jealous of other people's calling because you're comparing yourself against the wrong measurement, but if you compare yourself against who you are yesterday, you'll always be improving because then you can celebrate other people and celebrate your own life as well. Because if you knew how God designed you, you would not want to be anybody else because your destiny flows out of your design and your desire and your delight. And when you have clarity on those two things, you can run the race with such momentum that it multiplies your impact on the world. And oh, the church is so caught up on social media comparing to other people. Our men in the career comparing on LinkedIn saying like they have the business, they got the promotion. And when you compare other people's success, ultimately it misdirects your calling and you start doing what they're doing instead of what you're called to do. And I need this. I'm preaching to myself. I'm preaching to the choir because I have this conversation with Megan so often of like, babe, I'm struggling with jealousy. I'm struggling with envy. And I feel like it's starting to like make me just want to grind hard after these things when I know I'm not called to do those things. I hear the voice of the Lord saying like, go do this, but it's not glamorous. It's not, people don't esteem it, don't celebrate it, but it's like, it's God's will for my life. So, and when I just want to be faithful to what Christ has called me to, because at the end of the day, before the judgment seat, when he rewards the body of Christ for what they've done, he's not gonna judge me based on his call or the will that God had for that man, but the will that God had for me. So don't envy, don't be jealous. He's designed you for such a time as this, and no one else can fulfill that because he's uniquely designed you and me. There's no plan B. You are his plan A. So run after Jesus. Stop comparing. Follow Christ hard. Run after him because the will he has for your life is unique, special, and you wouldn't want to trade it for anyone else. I hope this helps you. See ya.